one of them fights. Like I said, the
It
number
really
one,
is.
number
Right.
two in the division. Jose Zepeda, he ain't no slouch. I mean, he's taking on Jose Ramirez, so what a lot of people believe was a close fight, right? Fought Baranchek when he was still a champion. I mean, and he's been in some tough fights. How do you feel about Zepeda's resume?
I mean, listen, bro. I give him full credit, but I'm not them. I just feel like he's never fought nobody like me before. You know, he fought Jose Vargas. You know, knockout. Baranchek, knockout. Baranchek wasn't the champion when he knocked him out. He was because Baranchek.
Ex-champion. You right.
He was ex-champion. Yeah, he was ex-champion. You know, so. I mean, like I said, it's cool, bro, but like he's fighting me now. He's not fighting none of them dudes. I feel like I'm just a whole different monster, and I feel like I'm be too much. I train for dominance, brother. So
yes, sir.
You know, that's all I think about.
Speaking about, you know, number one, number two, and this being another tough opponent, how do you compare him to Josh Taylor? Being that Josh Taylor is to date your hardest fight.
I think it's. I mean, as far as that, bro, I think they just two different fighters. They definitely two different fighters and stuff like that. As far as I just have to make the right adjustments. That's all. When I fought Josh Taylor, I was a different fighter back then. I'm a whole for me. 2019 Regis to the 2022 Regis is totally different. You know, so now I know how to make adjustments and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm just a way better fighter. And they just two different styles at the same time. Both of them are two different styles. So, you know, we'll see how
both of y'all being 33 in y'all's prime, so let me add that. Stylistically, both being a southpaw, how do you feel that matches up?
Well, I feel like I might have the more experience. I might be a little fresher. My last 4 fights, I fought 3 southpaws, you know, and I just fought a southpaw my last fight. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it, bro. I've been sparring with southpaws forever right now, you know, for a long time. So I'm not tripping about none of that.
Being that this is going to be on your pay-per-view, how do you feel about this being your first real pay-per-view fight that you headline?
I'm ecstatic, bro. I'm definitely ecstatic about it. You know, I love it. LA, I mean, I feel like this is like a storybook ending / beginning for me. Like this is like an ending type of thing. Like if it was like a movie, it'd be like an ending. But it's like, you know, for me, it's like just like a new start, a new beginning. Really? Basically, it's like just like a new beginning for me, bro. Like to be a 2-time world champion in LA, like this is like a movie book ending.
I heard you say before that, like you didn't really appreciate being a champion before.
Right. Yeah, I did.
Explain that.
Listen, bro. And he can tell you, bro, I used to play around a lot, bro. Like in training camp, bro, for as long as I train, after that I do what I want. Like I used to be on dirt bikes, just doing a lot of stuff I'm not supposed to do, not resting and all that. And now, bro, I train 3 times a day, and when I'm not training, I'm here. Like I rest, I eat, be with my kids, and that's pretty much it while I'm in training camp. When I was a champion, it was just like people look at like being a champion like it's a real hard thing, but I just got it so easily. Like it came, bro. Like I fought Career Relic to be and then I stopped him in the 6th round, and it was just like it was real easy for me. I didn't know how to be a champion at the same time, not even just inside of boxing, but outside of boxing. I just was still living like a regular lifestyle. Like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. And I think I talked to Maul about this too. He had the same problem. Like I was like rich, and I didn't even know. Like I had a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know how to spend that money, you know? Like I just had buku money just sitting in my account. I was just like, you just don't know, you don't know what to do with it, because I didn't come from money. So I didn't even know I didn't know how to be a champion. It's like now I'm definitely different. Like I know like how to be a champion inside boxing and outside of boxing.
Will you work with your nutritionist for this fight?
I have to, yeah. I gotta. From now on, if I have to work with a nutritionist. From now on, from all my fights, I gotta work with a nutritionist.
So this is the plan out through. And have you already started? I know you've been in New Orleans, but have you ever started your strength and conditioning? Or that's probably
that start Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna start. I start with Evans on Monday.
I know he already asked a similar question to this. Up to this point, do you feel like this is your most important fight? Just because based off what you just said, like you didn't appreciate being a champion.
Yeah.
Now you're 33 in your prime. You're living a boxer's life.
Right.
And you got a big opportunity, and not to mention, without overlooking Jose Zepeda, but everybody's coming up to 140. I know we've talked about that before, but that's, you know what I'm saying, how important is this to you at this point?
I mean, this is a huge fight, bro. It's definitely, you know, like it's I won't say like a make or break type of fight, but it kind of is on the cusp, you know what I'm saying? Because like after this, it's huge fights. It's only gonna be like real big fights. You got all these dudes coming to 140. You already got people at 140. The possibilities. It's so many possibilities after this fight, you know. But right now, like for the next 6 weeks, I just worry about, you know, for me, just worry about Zepeda.
So speaking of 140, like I get Zepedas right now.
Right.
You just said that. But speaking of 140, the division is actually getting hot.
Right.
Compared to what it used to be. Because after this fight, I don't think Devin can make 135 anymore.
Right.
Because he didn't even look the same in this weigh-in as he did in the last one.
Right.
So I think he's going to move up. You got Teofimo, Richard Comey. You still got Josh Taylor. You got Catterall. You got all these fighters. Who was the ideal fight for you outside of Zepeda and outside of Josh Taylor? Because we know that's the fight you want. We've talked about this numerous times.
For sure.
Who was the ideal fight for you next? Or that's a big fight for you?
You know, ideal wise, I think me and Gervonta would be a big ass fight. Like I think me and Gervonta would be like a super big fight. We just had words. Me and him went back and forth and stuff like that. So I think like me and him and talking wise, how I talk, how he talk, we kind of got the same, I guess, background type a little bit. So I think that'll be a real big fight. But it's Zepeda right now. That's it. Zepeda.
So switching gears real quick, talk about your stablemate and